DJ NTV.
Godswill AKPABIO is fit for 2023 presidency, Northern Youth Group, as Evelyn Joshua becomes the spiritual head of the Synagogue Church of All Nations and audits the church. A Northern Youth Group known as the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative has said that they are endorsing Godswill AKPABIO, the former governor of Akwa Ibom State and the current minister of Niger Delta Affairs, for presidency come 2023. The youth group made this known during its conference tagged Taking Leadership Campaigns to Katsina, which held in Katsina State. In the meeting, the group said that Senator Godswill AKPABIO has a well-known transformational leadership quality, and this makes him the best candidate for the 2023 presidency. In the meeting, which was well attended, the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative said that they are saddled with the responsibility of searching for good leadership in the country, and they have said that Senator Godswill AKPABIO, the Minister for Niger Delta Affairs, is straightforward and upright, and this is what led to the successful completion of the forensic audit of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), and also the presentation of the report to Mr. President despite the odds that trailed the entire forensic audit process from the beginning to the end. They also said that Senator Godswill AKPABIO has extraordinary courage and was very patriotic and committed to service delivery that would advance the cause of Nigeria, stating that the discovery of the over 13,000 abandoned projects of the Niger Delta Development Commission goes a long way to show his commitment and sincere love for Nigeria, citing that Senator AKPABIO's love for the country made it easy for him to tread on the dangerous course of changing a filthy narrative in a commission that has existed as a source of income to contractors and politicians without doing any meaningful job for the people. The Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative also commended President Muhammadu Buhari and said that his exemplary courage, which he demonstrated in his resolve to support the forensic audit of the NDDC, goes a long way to show that although there were enormous pressure by people who sought to ensure that the exercise never saw the light of day, President Muhammadu Buhari stood for the truth and indeed has been as transparent as possible. While citing some of the achievements of Senator Godswill AKPABIO as the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, they said that Senator AKPABIO ensured that the almost 24 years uncompleted NDDC headquarters complex was fully completed and evacuated all staff from the temporary building to the permanent site of the NDDC, adding that the dubious and outrageous rent had remained a huge burden on the NDDC until Senator AKPABIO came along and changed the narrative. Also speaking at the conference, the chairman, Dr. Aliyu Abubakar, said that Senator AKPABIO's decisive decision in leadership is appreciated and has said that if AKPABIO decides to run for presidency in 2023, the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative Group will present themselves solidly behind him and will drum every support for him across the country and ensures that he comes out victorious in the 2023 general elections. Dr. Aliyu Abubakar said that the organization was ready to bring together a coalition of 50 million youth under the North-South Youth Alliance for Uncommon Transformation to take the message of this uncommon transformation, which is Senator AKPABIO's defining hallmark, to the doorsteps of every Nigerian youth and to all nook and crannies of the country. Also during the conference, some of the achievements of Senator Godswill AKPABIO while he was governor of Akwa Ibom State from 2007 to 2015 were mentioned by Comrade Emmanuel Amama, who is the convener of the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative Forum. He stated that the testimonies of AKPABIO's administration, which were accomplished, was enough to bring about a revolution of the mindset of the youth. He cited many projects as human capital development, empowerment program, social investment, infrastructural revolution, and also the revolution of mindset are some of the things which Godswill AKPABIO achieved during his tenure as the governor of Akwa Ibom State. A one-time chairman of Obot Akara local government area in Akwa Ibom State thanked the participants of the conference and said that he was going to take the good news of the love and solidarity for Godswill AKPABIO to him when he returns to Akwa Ibom State. Engineer Dr. Kabiru Yamel, who is Isaki Aki Kasa Hausa, a royal father present at the occasion, said that every Nigerian youth should be mobilized by the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative to rally around their choice of Godswill AKPABIO for presidency and make sure that everyone participates fully in the forthcoming election in 2023. Meanwhile, 3 months after the passage of Pastor T.B Joshua, the spiritual head of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, SCOAN, his wife, Pastor Evelyn Joshua, has been made the new leader of the Synagogue Church of All Nations. On the 9th of September 2021, the Board of Trustees of the Synagogue Church of All Nations appointed Mrs. Evelyn T.B Joshua, the wife of the late founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, as the new leader of the church. There was also a lawsuit which saw the appointment of Mrs. Evelyn T.B Joshua as a member of the Board of Trustees, and also a ratification by not less than 2,000 congregation members of the church at the meeting on Thursday, September 9, 2021, appointed Mrs. T.B Joshua as the new leader of the Synagogue Church of All Nations. In a wild speculation that some prophet and prophetesses in the Synagogue Church of All Nations have been invited over by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in relation to the embezzlement of funds after the passage of Pastor T.B Joshua, the Board of Trustees have said that the church leadership took steps to secure certain critical assets of the church with an authorization for a comprehensive audit of the activities of the Synagogue Church of All Nations since the founder T.B Joshua passed on. They also said that in this inventory going on, it involves some category of church workers, which includes disciples, and it is being carried out objectively under a regular and normal environment without harassment of any persons. Contrary to the falsehood the church said now being peddled by mischief makers in the media, the audit of the church is not to intimidate anyone as it is to strengthen the organization. Earlier, there were speculations that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission have invited over 20 disciples of the Synagogue Church of All Nations for questioning over alleged financial fraud and diversion of funds left by the late founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Temitope Balogun Joshua. Among those who were invited by the FCC, it was confirmed that both Nigerian and foreign prophets and prophetesses of the church were invited. In an invitation letter that was cited online, it was said that the church is expected to release the over 20 disciples for investigation through the Special Investigation Team of the EFCC. A letter that was signed by the EFCC Lagos State Zonal Commander Ahmed Gali said that the disciples are being investigated for allegedly siphoning funds and breaking of the church vaults. An anonymous source said that all those who have been in close contact with the late Pastor T.B Joshua are being alleged to have emptied a vault of money which is located inside the church since the passage of T.B Joshua, and they have also put up his private aircraft for sale. Although the church leadership is saying that none of that is happening, as it's just a normal audit going on in a serene environment without harassment of anybody. So there you have it, guys. A group has nominated Senator Godswill AKPABIO for 2023 presidency. Now recall that in 2020, when the rumors came out that AKPABIO had the intention of running for presidency, he came out to the media to say he has not discussed that with anyone, he doesn't have that intention, and that all those carrying that news around were just looking for their own gain. But now the Nigerian Youth Leadership Initiative has come out to say that they are going to support Godswill AKPABIO all the way for 2023 presidency. Meanwhile, Evelyn T.B Joshua becomes the new leader of the Synagogue Church of All Nations And many have said that things may not remain exactly the way it was due to the fact that some of the disciples may not be loyal to her as they were to her husband, following the rumor that, some of them are allegedly being interviewed or being investigated by the EFCC for fraudulent activities after the passage of Pastor T.B Joshua. So guys, what are your thoughts and comments concerning these issues we just raised? Drop them below in the comment section. Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. But before we go, we just want to let you know that we're also on Facebook and on Instagram at DJMTV. Also check out our website at www.djmtv.news. There we drop news 247 non-stop. Do not forget that you could also place your advert with us here on DJMTV News, and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. Well, so we'll come your way again with another edition of DJMTV Daily News Update. I remain your host, Laura Favor. Yeah.
DJMTV. DJMTV.
People are people don't say no, they don't like it.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask their questions.
DJMTV. 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 DJMTV.
People are people don't say no, they don't like it.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask their questions.
DJMTV. 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 DJMTV.